And he asked me if I couldn't yell near his dick because it was making things go soft.
Yeah. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hi.
I'm Edward.
And I'm Katie.
And you're watching Dear Rosie, answering letters from every single Asian that's ever played Dr. 3 in a movie.
Today we're talking about representation, cultural representation specifically, a fancy word for it. Let's talk about all the bitches we see in movies and TV shows.
Yes.
But before we start that, we have a question from little Tina, 9 years old. She is from Idaho. I'm so sorry, Tina. Dear Rosie, I'm a superhero. I fly, shoot lasers, and destroy my enemies. My brother said girls can't be superheroes. I haven't seen any on the screen that shows movies. Can I be super? Tina.
Super sad.
Very fucking
Am I right?
no. But yes, Tina, I get what you're talking about. Movies and TV shows depicting diversity and women. Fail. Epic fail. 2017, people still can't do it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go through kind of a slideshow that was made for us of some characters and some movie franchises that have really demonstrated poor abilities when it comes to that stuff. Just fuck shit up. And we're gonna start on the Tina tip with superheroes. And obviously the big thing is Marvel. Yes. Marvel movies are everywhere. And they have not been doing a great job.
X-Men actually probably had possibilities to do well because there are a lot of female X-Men in there, like Storm, Jean Grey. The Phoenix is one of the big, strongest mutants.
Agreed.
So, but then when they made that movie, it fucked it up.
Yes, when they did her, the Phoenix, they made her into this weak, annoying, emotionally dependent woman, which is the biggest fucking bummer. Yeah. And in the same regard, a movie that was really popular in 2016 was Deadpool. That movie was huge. Yeah. And what was the thing that they did that was super annoying? They decided to give him a love plotline that he didn't have in order to appeal to women, which is something that Ryan Reynolds said. I didn't just make that up. Her role was completely unnecessary.
Also, you notice in that timeline when she started becoming more loving, her hair grew.
You're so right. She had
she
short
was
hair,
badass,
she was
and she was short and edgy, but then when she was in a serious relationship, she had long hair.
Yes.
And she was just lovable.
Yes. Yeah. As soon as your hair grows long, people will love you.
We will love you.
Please.
Another problem is finding superheroes, that represent any kind of culture. And then also female superheroes. You don't see a lot of female superheroes, but you don't also see a lot of Asian superheroes, or you don't see a lot of
No, you're right. And then women do not get a full movie. We have some coming out with Wonder Woman and shit like that. But if I will show you the Wonder Woman costume, they sexualize the shit out of that.
My God.
They did not need to, and they did. It's finally getting better. Luke Cage came out this year, and that helped. Jessica Jones was a big thing too. It was to see a strong female role, but her main person that she was going up against was an ex-love interest.
But even things where they tried Hunger Games, they tried, but even her, she was almost at some point she was whiny because it was about PETA. So and then there's other ones.
Doctor Strange. We should talk about that.
Yeah.
Tilda Swinton playing a Tibetan monk sort of style role. What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
It's one thing is that they're trying to just get big names in the movies. One.
Yes.
We get it.
I get that too.
But it's offensive to almost be that person, to think that person can represent a whole culture.
Mm-hmm. The next one we have is Ghost in the Shell.
Are you saying that you can't find Asian actors that could an action superstar, female action? There are so many kung fu artists that have worked in the 90s even that can totally play that.
There's so many badass female Asian people that could be playing that instead of Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson isn't this crazy, amazing actress in my mind.
No.
Put somebody else in there. Also, they try to make her, they don't try to make her look more Asian in the classic Hollywood sense where they, put big teeth on you and make your eyes a little more Asian. We're past that point, thank God. But they, give her that, Japanese-style haircut. They try to make her look Japanese, and it's what the fuck? And then they're oh, no, it's cool. All the other characters are Japanese and Chinese. It's fine. Yeah. But your main character should be that person. They should be Asian. We haven't really addressed it, so let's kind of talk about the gay representation in television. Writing for gay and lesbian characters, and who does it well and who doesn't do it well.
Okay.
On the negative side, let's talk about one that is viewed as incredible.
Yeah.
Modern Family. Gay couple, but
yeah,
not progressive.
No, because I mean, it's showing two men that want to make a home and make a family, but that for some reason makes them feminine. And it's really not the case. I mean, I think all gay couples that want to get together, they want to just live a normal life. It does not make them feminine at all.
If you look at Gloria and Claire, honestly, you go into that like whole, like I'm gonna get into some of my film studies theorist stuff right now because that education is gonna pay off right now. But you go into the Laura Mulvey thing where she talks about women always going into the archetype of either the Madonna or the whore. And that's exactly represented with Claire and Gloria. Gloria is this exotic other. She is constantly like showing her whole body off. Doesn't have a job. She like is basically just kind of there as like arm candy. And then Claire on the flip side is this like frigid, intense mom. She's a mom first and that's it. Women always get pegged into these two roles. It's still very common. Madonna whore. It's gonna be like that for forever. Either I'm your mom or you want to fuck me, but you don't want to talk to me as a person at all. It's so crazy.
Women aren't real.
I'm great to talk to and not sleep with. So I mean,
okay. Well, ones that have been doing a really good job.
But on the flip, yes, especially when we're talking about lesbian relationships.
Orange is the New Black.
Killing it.
Awesome.
Doing a great job. The thing that show does really well is show that like women aren't just having sex with each other just to have sex with each other. Some of them are very like deep love connections.
Some of those characters have been lesbians from the start. It also is a show that is just writing really good parts for women.
Oh, 100%. I mean, like, it sucks that we have to get put into a place where it's like, it has to be women, so that's why there's strong roles, but fuck, I'll take what we can get. I think that television has definitely done the best to show a range of diversity. And do you feel like as an Asian gentleman, which you are, do you feel like it's like, what do you think has really shown you?
So certain people just right off the bat that have like really been pushing more roles for colored people. Mindy Kaling has been doing a great job.
Yes, woman and Asian.
Yeah, she had her own character and she stood out in The Office and then she came up and made her own show, which it was so stupid that she had to audition to be a part of that show.
That's baffling to me.
And then Aziz Ansari is doing great.
Yes, which I'm so happy about.
Master of None has been great. They made him the love interest and you bought it. Like you rooted for him.
One thing that I do think has done a really good job with women is animation and specifically anime. Yeah. I'm kind of obsessed with anime, mostly movies.
I love animation.
And I mean like Hayao Miyazaki, I don't know if I said his first name right, of like Studio Ghibli, who did like My Neighbor Totoro and Spirited Away and Princess Mononoke. The last two that I just said are like the strongest, most badass bitches that have ever existed. These women are the forefront of everything and they're so strong and they're so, and it's just them being forces.
I will say Japanese anime, they always love writing strong female characters.
I love that.
Kick-ass characters.
And it's been going on for years. It's not a new thing.
The only things that I would have to say about the bad things about anime is that yes, they still sexualize a lot of their female characters.
Yeah, 100%.
And two, did I say one or two? Two, oftentimes even if it's set in Japan or wherever, they still make it seem like they're white.
Yes, that's totally true.
I will say an animation movie that has met my praises, Moana.
Oh my god. So yes, animation, like I said, is like leagues ahead of everything else. And
Good
Moana,
job, Disney.
Great job. You haven't fully recovered from all the shit that you've done in the past, racism-wise and sexism-wise. Her having to get married, not a conversation.
It was love for her family and for her home.
And culture.
She fucking came through it by herself. She didn't need no demigod.
No.
And she was like, I am Moana. And I was like, yes, you are, girl.
That was so good for everybody. So it's like amazing that they did that, but also in my mindset, I feel like I see a bunch of like fat male Disney executives being like, all these people are into diversity, let's just fucking load up a movie with it and say, shut the fuck up.
Let's set it in Hawaii.
Like, oh, there's a woman, she doesn't love anyone, she might be kind of a tubber. Like, one person that I would love to give a shout out to is Kristen Shaw. She does voiceover work for so many amazing characters, and two of her big ones are Louise Belcher from Bob's Burgers, and in Gravity Falls, her name is Mabel. And she plays two very different characters, but they're both incredibly interesting and dynamic people.
Louise Belcher, she's one of the funniest parts of that show.
The smartest person in that family, villainous, Especially with little girls, you always get the classic representation of a little girl who's like, I love playing with dolls and being this, and Louise is not that at all.
And then another thing about Bob's Burgers in general, like they make someone like Gene Belcher who's almost sort of like gender bending with everything that he does.
Yes.
And the parents don't do anything about it.
Yeah.
And like Tina is very hypersexual with everything, and they're just like,
they embrace all of it, and
so
I
that's
love
good.
that. So animated shows, way to go. You're doing things, and it's great because kids watch a lot of these, and seeing a positive role model as both a person of color and a woman gives you this idea that you are like fucking strong and independent and you can run your own movie franchise.
So Tina, yes, you can be a superhero.
Tina, you can be as super as you want to. Be a fucking superhero. Kill your brother.
Be the change that you want to see by killing your fucking brother.
Kill him. Murder your brother. Murder.
Bye, Tina.
Bye!
I need to pee so bad.
If you like what you see, please subscribe. Here, maybe here, oh, here. Also for other content, like us on Facebook, King's Fifth Productions.